What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
My name is Jeff.
And after 3 months, we're finally back with the trophy list. And what a way to start. Let's do this. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, it's not only been just over 3 months since the trophy list, it's actually been that same length of time since I've done a video on my own as well, so this actually feels a little bit weird, because yeah, we've done some recordings with John and with Shaz, and then it's just been some monthly review stuff with Becky, because we've both been so busy. So yeah, I might actually end up botching the hell out of this, but you know, we move, and I wanted a really good profile, someone from the community to get us started, and yeah, what a way to start with Catlord 732, because they have got some good games on there, let me tell you. Can't wait to talk about them. So before we get on with the good stuff, of course, thank you so much to my patrons and to my channel members. Really appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you very much. So Catlord 732, quality over quantity, but I strive to have both. It's a very good way of looking at things. I respect it. 386 trophy level, 4,760 total trophies, 88 platinums, 346 gold, 1,022 silver, and 3,304 bronze, which is really nice indeed. And it's not too, the profile's not too big, which was another reason why I went with this one. There are a couple of people that were technically before Catlord, but they're 500-600 games, and I wanted to start off a bit smaller with someone we're familiar with, and I knew I had some goated games on there, as I say. So yeah, 102 games played, with 88 of those completed to 100%. So Catlord's coming in with a 92.96% completion, which is very respectable. 333 unearned trophies, which is pretty good. It's probably, I would say, maybe on the higher side for the number of games played, but we'll have a little look, as we always do, and see what's going on there. 5.06 trophies a day, which is really nice, and nearly 2k views on the page. Very nice indeed. And we got some world and country ranks there, which are in the green. Awesome. So we think we move, and because I'm not used to speaking so much, I've got myself a little orange juice. I'm used to sort of handing it off to Becky in between with these videos, and then I just say when I recorded with John and Shaz, it's kind of back and forth, isn't it? So a bit out of practice, out of breath already. Right, so we're starting off very nice indeed with Alan Wake, a game I'm still yet to play. It is on the list of games I'll probably get to this year, and yeah, it totally went over my head back in the day. And then of course Alan Wake 2's came out, which everyone's raving about, and I've seen stuff myself, and it does look really good, let's be fair. So I think I do need to hurry up and play this, and so I can play Alan Wake 2. And then I know I seem to say the same things every single time. I like to talk about Assassin's Creed. We've got plenty of them on here. I won't go through each of them individually. You all know about Assassin's Creed by now, but it is great to see that the ones that you are playing, you're seeing them all the way through to the end, getting that platinum, and even those with the DLC as well, ticking off that 100%, which is really nice. Yeah, very good. And I've said it in a couple of videos, I do need to get back into the series because I'm so close to finishing Black Flag, and then I do need to play Rogue and Liberation, so we can get the Assassin's Creed badge. Am I right? Trying to quickly get past the rarest trophies and things, so you didn't see any spoilers. Hopefully not. Watch people just rewind it now and have a look. Wait till the end. So we got Bad North, 100%, nice. And then we love to see that. So you've got the Arkham trilogy finished as well, and 100%, which is very impressive, Catlord. Yeah, very jealous, very jealous, and just because I'm not good enough. So no, I respect it. That's really good. Only one Call of Duty game on there, however, with Black Ops Cold War. 10 trophies to go, 9, and then the platinum. And this, the last trophy was popped in March, only a couple of months ago, so I'm going to assume that it's something that's currently being played, or you haven't forgotten about it at this point. So Chivalry 2 up next, which is a nice ultra rare, very nice. And then look at this again. We just spoke about the Arkham trilogy or the set, if you will. You know, this is amazing as well. So Crash 1, 2, 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen. 4 as well. Wow. Very, very impressive. Unbelievable work, Cat Lord. I respect it. So good. Definitely see if you can get Crash Team Racing in there. No, totally different type of Crash game. I've even heard some people say it's harder than Crash 4, which, you know, I know Crash Team Racing is still an 8. You know, there's obviously not too much between them, and they're very different games, I suppose. But yeah, some people think it's more difficult. Love to see a Final Fantasy game on there. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, PS4 stack. Very, very nice. What is this? Danganronpa 1-2 Reload. I have no idea what that is, but there's another one. Literally another episode. Ultra Despair Girls. Interesting. Days Gone. Really, really nice. So 92% as well. So I'm going to assume if we maybe pop this up. Let's have a quick look. We'll make Days Gone our first to have a little browse upon. I'm just curious to see what you've done in terms of, you know, New Game Plus. Have you made a good start on the challenge mode already? We'll get there eventually. Yeah, I'm still using the, you know, bloody laptop cursor, so it makes things a little harder. So yeah, you've definitely made some start of it. New Game Plus stuff done, which is really, really nice. Done New Game Plus. Hardcore Survival 2, every type of ammo, or kill an enemy with every type of ammo, okay. So yeah, just a couple of things with the challenges. I'm sure you can do that, a bit of a goat, so there's absolutely no reason why you can't get that to 100%. I know the last trophy was October, so, you know, 23, some time ago now, but I'm sure you'll get back to it at some stage. But yeah, even the games where there's trophies missing, there's not been many, so I wonder what's, you know, contributing to the 333, unless you've just started some new games. I'm not too sure. I did just see just before recording, actually, I did see that you've just popped the platinum for Need for Speed, so that's nice. So I wonder if you've got some other stuff going on. So Death's Door done, nice. Descenders done, which is ultra rare, 1.15, very nice. And then look at this, my boy Ray will be happy to see this as always. Devil May Cry 2, 3, 4, 5, and then DMC Devil May Cry. Unbelievable work. Very, very nice. Especially with that. I mean, I'm not familiar with the series as a whole. I've never played any of them, but I am aware of how difficult Devil May Cry 5 is, so I respect that. I really do. Dying Light, Platinum 100%. Really, really good. And then here's another unfinished one here with Dying Light 2. So 20 trophies missing. What is it then? Because I haven't played Dying Light 2 yet, so I don't just want to say that it's I can see that there's DLC there from the trophy percentage on the side, but I don't know how many of those 20 trophies missing is DLC, and so we can kind of get an idea of how close you are to the plat. I didn't realise it was an ultra rare as well. 2.85, wow. So activate all windmills. Doesn't sound too much of an issue. There's a few more in there. Helping 50 survivors, achieve maximum parkour proficiency, combat proficiency, collect 1 million in old world money, and then travel at least 960 kilometers. Very, very nice. So I'm just going to keep going down while I take another cheeky drink. Modify your weapons at least 50 times. See, some of these I'm assuming they're just quite long, like saving the money and things like that. Kill 50 enemies with a spear. So there's still a little bit to do then in the main game. And then you've got that, right, so there we go. So the Bloody Ties DLC is only 8 trophies. I didn't know that. So that, you know, knowing that prior would have given me an idea of what was needed for the platinum. But no, I'm sure you'll get that one over the line as well. Endling, really nice little game. Quite enjoyed my time with that. Evil West looks pretty cool. I still need to play that one. It does look quite fun. Maybe one day. Only one Far Cry Primal, probably the weakest one, or one of the weakest ones for sure. I don't know what your history is with the Far Cry series. Hopefully this isn't the only one you've ever played and it's maybe put you off playing them, because there's some good ones in there. I enjoy them. They're never going to win anything, but they're good, mindless fun when you don't need to take things sort of too seriously. And I kind of alluded to that when we've just done the monthly and I spoke about just finishing Avatar. You kind of know what you're getting with their sort of games, and you don't have to, again, take it too seriously, look too much into guides and all that kind of stuff. You can just have a lot of fun, blow stuff up, and yeah, they're good. They're pretty good. So there is another Final Fantasy game, obviously Crisis Core falling out of order with it being, alphabetical order, but love to see Final Fantasy VII Remake on there as well. I'd love, of course, to see you give Rebirth a chance at some stage. It does require a lot of commitment, of course, but yeah, you're going to absolutely love it. 100% on Ghost of Tsunami, Scott. Ghost of Tsunami. Everyone's probably thinking, what is going on? I wasn't there for it. I've just been told that they were talking about it in the chat, and instead of saying Ghost of Tsushima, Scott said Ghost of Tsunami, and it's sort of caught on and become a bit of a running joke. So yeah, really fun. He's going to hate me now. God of War done, very nice. Grid Legends also done, as well as Heavenly Bodies, very, very nice. I'm going to assume it is going off the picture. But is this like the 2-player space kind of on? Yeah, I'm not doing very well with this. It looks like you're on a space station together, working your way through stuff. It looks pretty fun, and probably something I do need to play. I did mention it to Craig a while ago, so yeah, hopefully we can maybe do it, because it looks pretty cool. Horizon Zero Dawn done, very, very nice, including the 100%. Love that. Done the Frozen Wilds DLC. Hot Wheels Unleashed, very, very nice. I had a lot of fun with this. Really, really good little game. And a little tip out there for people who've maybe, there could be two reasons here. Maybe because I think it was free, wasn't it? So maybe you've downloaded it, you don't want to play it because the DLC is expensive, or you may have already got the Platinum now, but you don't want to pay for the DLC. If I'm remembering this correctly, you can actually just buy the Game of the Year edition, which is a lot cheaper than the DLC separately. And if you do it that way, there was a lot of questions and people weren't very clear online with, does it fall under a different save file and all these things? Am I going to be able to carry on my current save if I buy this edition? You absolutely can. So I ended up paying about, I don't know, £8 to £10 for the season pass instead of what might have been £20 or £30 or something for them individually. So it just kind of slaps the Game of the Year edition on top of what you've already got, giving you all the content. And it also really, anyone going for the Platinum, it really softened the grind, because although this is going back a little bit to when I played it, there is a very kind of time consuming grind at the end if you just do the base game, opening all the boxes and getting gears and things, if I remember correctly. Like I say, I barely remember what happened yesterday, so it's a tough one for me. But yeah, while you're playing the DLC, I suppose you're going for all those other trophies whilst doing stuff from the base game, so it does really take a load off of the base game anyway, while you're going for the 100%. So highly recommend. It's good fun as well, really good fun. Human Fall Flat, 88 out of 100 trophies. So this is only a couple of days ago, so we're not going to be too critical on this one because it's something clearly that you are working on at the moment. So those 12 trophies, I imagine, will be boxed off pretty soon. And then we've got one game here which is accounting for 28 of the unearned trophies, Journey to the Savage Planet. But again, I mean, it is 2 months ago, but it's quite recent, isn't it? So I'm going to assume that this is on the list to go back and clean up, pretty soon. So we've got some Lego stuff, which I always do like to see. So you've done DC Supervillains, Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, but 5 to 7 has been left. And it's not like you're just playing it either. This is the 4th of October 23. So what's happened here? Maybe you've had burnout from Lego, hopefully not a glitched collectible and you've just given up on it, because I've seen that happen with Lego Harry Potter. yeah, you maybe need to let me know. But definitely get back in. If there's no issues, go in and clean it up, absolutely, because again, that's another 30 trophies right there. And then we've got a few more done with Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2, Marvel's Avengers, Ninjago movie, the video game. Yeah, so not too many, but I do like to see a little collection of Lego. I haven't played one now since the Skywalker saga. I kind of said I never would, but because of how long it was just ridiculous. But I do feel like it's been long enough now where maybe I might jump in. And although I've never watched The Hobbit, yeah, this is for you, Rob. He kind of knows how I feel about Lord of the Rings. I was never that bothered about watching The Hobbit after, but I might do the Lego game and get my fix from that, I suppose, and see what that's all about. Just to add another Lego game on the list, and then maybe the Lego 2K Drive once I've done F1 24 as another racing game. I know it's quite different to F1 obviously, but yeah, another Lego game, get your drive stuff, why not? So we've got Mafia on there, very, very nice. We've got both Spider-Man and Miles Morales, which I respect. Meteor Maker, which is a nice ultra rare, and then the Metro series, which is awesome. We've done Redux, sorry, not Redux, because that's the remastered version, is it? So you've done 2033, Last Light, and Exodus. I do need to play Exodus. It's actually one of the next few games I'm going to be playing. So yeah, very excited to give that a whirl. Okay. So this is where a big chunk of the trophies is coming from then. 98 of them, isn't it? Yeah. So from Minecraft, which is 28th of May 24. So it's only a couple of weeks back. Clearly something that you're going to be doing. So yeah, I imagine ordinarily your unearned is a lot lower than this catalogue. So yeah, we're not going to worry too much. Minecraft Dungeons Platinum, just missing 5 DLC trophies. And then we've got another bunch of Platinums here with Mirror's Edge, Murdered Soul Suspect, and then Need for Speed Heat, and then the game that I'd mentioned, Need for Speed Rivals, which was done on the 21st of June. So yeah, literally as of recording, which is awesome. Yeah, very, very nice. So we've got Persona 5 done, nice. Persona 5 Strikers, and then Red Dead 2, which is unbelievable. I need to get back to it. I keep saying I will, and the thought of, I say how long it is. I feel like, it's different with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because of how much I love Final Fantasy, but I feel like playing a game that's that long, it's kind of making me want to do these others on my list a bit more, because I'm not as worried about the time sink. Like I was really worried about seeing Yakuza 0 through, but looking at that being, it might take me a lot longer, but looking at the guide at like 140 hours or something that doesn't seem that bad in my head. And with what I've got left on Red Dead Redemption 2, it might be another 80 hours or something, 60 hours, but that doesn't feel bad now. So yeah, it's kind of warmed me up, which is really good. Resi 2, nice. Resi 7, 100% as well, which is really impressive because there's some really difficult, DLC trophies in there. I will definitely get back to it myself at some point, because as I've mentioned on a million videos now, I literally just need to do my Madhouse run, following the coins, because for those of you who haven't played, there's coins in different places when you play on Madhouse, so you've got to do like another run of those. I'm not sure I'll get the 100%, but there's an easy platinum there because I've done all the legwork. I've got the circular saw. I've been told once you beat Mia at the beginning and you've got access to all of your stuff, it's pretty easy. So yeah, should really get it done. Roadblocks, where did that come from? Roblox rather, 100%, nice. Rocket League, 100%, amazing. We've got the platinum for Sackboy: A Big Adventure, which I do respect. Scarlet Nexus done, very nice. And then here's one of the other unfinished games, so another 42 trophies here from Slay the Spire, which is quite recent. So again, maybe you could let me know, drop me a comment on the video catalogue with kind of your plan, because I'm very intrigued to see kind of the order you're doing things to get this back to 100%, which I'm assuming you can still do. I haven't stumbled upon anything unobtainable, have I? And forgotten? I don't think so. So yeah, it'd be nice to know what the plan of action is. Slime Rancher done, nice. Sonic Frontiers done, love that. And then we've got the Spyro trilogy, which is a nice, fun, um, set of games, isn't it? Real good entry level type. If you're just getting into gaming, I think they're really, really fun. I've got Becky playing them at the minute. She's just going through the first game as we speak, and yeah, I think they're great. Hopefully we get a fourth one. That would be really good. A bit like how Crash have done it. They not only revived it with the Reignited trilogy, but then went on and made a new, something fresh. I'd like to see that from Spyro as well. So we've got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and then Star Wars Squadrons. So 7 trophies left to get on Squadrons, which I know is a ridiculous grind. Look at that, 0.54% as well, which is just absolute madness. I keep saying I'll play this and never get to it, but I really should, especially for that rarity. We've got Stray up next, and then the big one. I mean, we've had Crash 4 already. We've had some really, big hitters up to this point. But Super Meat Boy, ladies and gentlemen, bravo, unbelievable work, Cat Lord. I respect it, especially in 3 months and a week. I don't know if that was constant trying over that time, whether you had little breaks, but I do remember your updating the server and things, which was great. And hopefully I can take inspiration from seeing this and maybe get back to it myself, because I don't think it was necessarily skill issue which stopped me. It was just, as I've mentioned quite a lot, it takes up a lot of time. You can sometimes spend weeks just learning one no death run, and in my mind I'm thinking I could finish another 2 or 3 games. What would I rather do? And I just went down the path of cleaning up my backlog, which has been great as well. But yeah, once I've caught up a little bit more and I'm happy with the position I'm in, we'll maybe get back to it. We'll get back to it, I promise. Super Hot done, a nice ultra rare. Tales of Iron finished. You've got the Platinum for the Callisto Protocol, just some DLC needed. Nice 100% on The Evil Within and on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition, which is awesome. One of the best games I ever made. We've then got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is an unfinished game, 37 trophies there. Last one popped on the 29th of March. So again, quite recent. It's probably thereabouts of, in terms of you going back to it. But I would like to know, as I keep saying, just, let me know in the comments what the plan is, Cat Lord. That'd be really cool. Trek to Yomi done. We've got the Uncharted, sort of the trilogy 1, 2 and 3. I forgot what it sort of went out of my brain for a second what the collection, which is the Nathan Drake collection, isn't it? Wow. It'd be nice to see you. I mean, I don't know how you feel about Uncharted, but certainly get, Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy on there. Even go for the Legacy of Thieves collection for those 100 trophies. I'm thinking about doing that myself, just so I've got another Uncharted entry. Even though you're only getting 1 platinum for it, it's 100 trophies, and yeah, you'll get another Uncharted on your list, which is nice. We've then got Unravel, very nice. Vanquish done, which I believe, is it Vanquish that's a 9? I'm pretty certain it is, isn't it? I'm not making that up. Please tell me you're not making it up, Jeff. 5.19%. I'm sure it's Vanquish, which is a 9, isn't it? Yeah, 15 hours. See, I've never really looked into what it is, and I am wanting to start adding more, difficult games to the list. So yeah, we might have to have a little look at that. Might have to have a little look at that indeed. Watch Dogs, Yakuza 0. Speaking of, yeah, nice to see you've done that in 3 weeks, 3 days. I think I started it. It seems like years ago at this point, and I'm only on about chapter 6. It was kind of just playing it slowly. I'm probably going to hurt a lot of fans here, but I don't think I've probably enjoyed it as much as I thought I was going to. It's still good. I don't want to take anything away from it. I am enjoying it. It's a good game, but I thought it was, from how I've heard people talk about it, that it was going to be like pure God tier. But it's probably not there for me. Probably I'm at fault for a lot of it. I do struggle with subtitles and things like that. And so when having to read, you know, what's going on, I do switch off a little bit, start thinking about what I'm having for my dinner, and you know, little things. It sounds silly, but I do kind of lose engagement with it. So it's probably a little bit of me as well. But other than that, I like a lot about it, and maybe want to get back in. So I've just I got to chapter 6 where you've now just been shown how to do like the real estate stuff. So maybe now I'm getting involved in a lot more things. I might start enjoying it. I need to play it first, though, and that'll be a good start. And then finishing the list with Yakuza Kiwami, which is unfinished again from April 24, and yeah, again I'm going to assume it's something that's being worked on, and that takes us through Catlord's list, which I must say is absolutely amazing. The trophy cabinet, maybe you may need to sort of fill me in as to, I was thinking, is it like cat themed or something with you being Catlord? It could be. You got a stray in there that looks like a cat in Slime Rancher, and then cats are pure evil, even though we love them, so it kind of could be. But yeah, let's take more of a look at the rarest trophies. I knew this was going to be the case. So yeah, all from Super Meat Boy, which is really, really good. Yeah, very, very impressive, isn't it, that you've managed to do it, and how quickly you've done it as well. 120 ultra rares, which is pretty good, I would say, for the number of games that you've got. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. And finally, we have a look at some stats. Forgetting my order of operations, like I say, it's been that long, so if I've made an absolute meal of this or just waffled more than normal, you have to excuse me. So yeah, lovely average as well, 37.51%, which is absolutely banging, isn't it? You know, for those of you who might be quite new, generally you find, like you've probably heard me say before anyway, like 40 to 60% most players will fall if you're just playing like organically, not looking too much into what you're playing. But yeah, very, very impressed with that. It's really, really good. In terms of tips, because this is normally the point where we give some hints, some tips, you know, some suggestions, that kind of stuff. There's not really a lot that I could say. I'll be very, very honest with you. I mean, in terms of how am I supposed to give you tips? You're a far better gamer than me in terms of that. I think all I would say is try and focus on cleaning up the games that are left. You know, try and, you know, pull the 88 completed games up to 100. That would be kind of my next goal. And you know, if you maybe are a little bored going back and just grinding out these games that are unfinished, you know, and it comes to starting some new stuff, maybe have a little look at the ones I've mentioned. Get Crash Team Racing in there for a challenge, you know, just to add to those Crash titles. That would be amazing. Clearly, you like, you know, well, you played Final Fantasy, didn't you? So, you know, maybe look at adding some of those in, some of the others. Rebirth's a good challenge if you're looking for something else to really, really test you. So yeah, there's certainly some options, but I think first and foremost, I would be focusing on, you know, bringing the account up to 100%. That would be amazing. So yeah, that's Catlord's list, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you, Catlord, for letting me do it. Sorry it's taken me 10 years to get to it. I will this time, I promise. Apart from when we go on holiday in August, we'll have a few week break there, but apart from that, we're going to get back on these. So yeah, thank you for letting me do it. If you've liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and whatever you're doing, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.